You know, we got time. Do you have anything else, Dave?
No,
we got time for Kid Jackson. A little bit of that, I think.
Kid Jackson.
Kid Jackson is a kid on Channel 9.
Do you mean ACJ?
ACJ.
Or LCJ? Lights, Camera, Jackson?
Right. And
Action Jackson?
And they had him on CBS in the morning.
He's big.
He's very big.
Yeah.
That's not him.
No. Is it going? Okay, let's listen to a little of this. This was Howard Stern, national figure, commenting on local Lights, Camera, Jackson.
And I resent it. Like, I have to admit the kid's a freak. He's 11 years old, and he sounds like he's going on 50.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, but, you know, the thing that bothers me about this, and I can play you a clip of this kid, and it's really impressive that he sounds like an adult. He's one of those kids that sounds all grown up.
And he reviews movies?
He reviews movies, and it's just like when I was watching it, he was reviewing the movie was coming out, the new movie Inception.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, some filmmakers spent endless hours conceiving, putting it on film. I mean, it is a remarkable film. And imagine going through all that, and then you tune in to CBS Morning, and an 11-year-old is reviewing your movie and saying he doesn't like it for bizarre reasons. Because, I mean, honestly, I mean, that would drive me crazy.
It's really an insult.
It is. I can't trivialize it because the guy's an artist. The guy who made Inception is an incredible filmmaker. He made what are the other movies? Memento.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Batman movie.
Again.
And when you see
The Dark Knight.
And when you make a movie and you're that great a filmmaker, you know, really, it's sort of insulting.
It's really disrespectful.
It really is. So here he is. This kid is. Here, JD page 1 in red. You got to hear this kid. Oh, it's freakish, though. I'm always freaked out by these kids who are like little adults.
Who sound so mature.
There, here he is. It's called. The segment is called. What is it called?
Lights, Camera, Jackson.
Jackson, because the kid's name is Jackson.
Just as most of us look forward to summer blockbuster movies, we here at the Early Show have started looking forward to movie reviews because 11-year-old Lights,
We're on over After this, he calmed down a lot. His arms aren't flying around, and
Let's hear him. Let's hear him.
Inception,
Hear the
Leonardo
animation.
DiCaprio.
okay.
What is this movie about?
I don't really know. It's dreams within dreams within dreams. He can control your mind. Really confusing. The movie isn't really made for people my age, so I didn't find it really appealing or that much entertaining. I mean, visually it's stunning, but it's so confusing. I couldn't understand any of it.
Lights, I'm 40 years old. I don't think the movie...
Because you're 11 years old. Of course you don't understand it. Who would have an 11-year-old movie review?
Why would you ask him about Inception?
And waste all that time. That's
Right.
That's valuable time.
Well, what it is they needed a reason to get this freakishly adult-like child on. Like, listen, I mean, what 11-year-old talks like this?
Yeah, but to subject to a multi-million-dollar film.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
that's...
made for me. I saw it the other day. It is visually, it's actually pretty good. I mean, Chris Nolan's onto something here, you know, of that Dark Knight fame and whatnot.
Absolutely.
But you just found this to be a real kind of perplexing, a little too perplexing for some.
Yeah, it's really confusing, and the characters explain the plot as dialogue, which I didn't like. That's one of my movie pet peeves. The Ellen Page character is only there to just ask questions and get answers.
Thank heavens though she was in the movie, otherwise I never would have understood a
Nobody
thing.
would have gotten it without Ellen Page. But, you know, it's okay.
It is what it is. All right, so one of which...
He has pet peeves.
He has pet peeves. He's 11 years old. You're not allowed to have a pet peeve.
You need life
You haven't been on the
experience.
planet long enough to have a pet peeve.
I think I looked him up. I think he's on locally in upstate New York, and I think he's won an Emmy.
Wow. That's insulting.
He's a freak show.
Yeah. And that's coming from George.
I take great umbrage with that.
You know what? I didn't start using the phrase pet peeve till I was 47. I'm being serious.
Oh, it's a teenage phrase now, too, I think.
Evidently. It's preteen.
Yeah, preteen with him.
Yeah. But, I mean, listen to this kid. I mean, he's 11 years old. And I admit, it's quite phenomenal when you see a kid 11 years old
makes sense
speaking
to
on
me.
this level. But
If you're going to review a film, review it for your age group.
Yeah.
You don't, I mean, I know adults review films for 10-year-olds, but you know what? They don't always get it right. They don't know if the 10-year-old's going to love a film or not.
Yeah.
They just look at it from their perspective. But if you're 11, you don't know if you're going to like a film if it's made for adults. You don't have the life experience.
How does he get into R-rated movies?
He doesn't do R.
He doesn't do R.
He sneaks into
PG-13.
PG-13 on occasion. And
Okay.
apparently this was one of those, and maybe a little over his head.
Oh, way over.
But the kid has an Emmy, Dave.
He does have an Emmy. What do we have?
Apparently, if we submit this show for an Emmy, we could get a local Emmy, Dave.
Really?
We could-
I don't think we would, but we could try it. All right, Ed, what's up?
The Poster Pairs game. Right in with your two numbers,
There you go. Oh, you blew it again.
1 through 6. What did I do?
Well, no, the kid's the producer. I was trying to sneak this over. But that's whatever. Anyway, well, it's too late now. Come back to both of us. There you go. All right, Ed, we're going to pick out a name of someone who sent in a guess of two numbers. And if the two numbers, you revealed behind those two numbers. If what's behind those two numbers match, they win 2 free movie tickets. Oh, my God. This is the most fantastic thing.
It is a $10.25 a pop now
Oh,
over there.
I know. So here we go.
It's good for the 3D, apparently.
Well, you can't lose with that. 3 dimensions. And it is Betty Grintner. Grinter. Sorry, Betty. It's simple, but I couldn't do it. Betty Grinter. 2 and 4.
2 and 4.
Let's hope they match. We haven't had a winner in a while.
Despicable Me. Very similar to that Megamind. And 4.
4. Come on.
Despicable Me is under here. We have a winner.
And we...
Oh, hey! Oh, that was a little low.
That's exciting.
Oh,
Oh, I love the smell. Oh. It's like back in the day when you got Xerox paper at school and it's...
it's the Ditto machine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see where the other ones were.
King Kong. Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, we had to get the game in here because
Betty Grinter.
we haven't had it in a while, but there is...
Do you know what Betty Grinter's going to do, Ed?
What?
She's going to go to the movies on us.
She is. Buy your own popcorn, though. That's on
right.
you.
You got to do that.
Or pizza, which is delivered somehow to your seat. I'm still amazed at that.
Where's the trays? Aren't they going to give us trays for the seats now? I think they should.
They have all kinds of things over there that shouldn't be eaten in the theater.
Anything that'll make a buck, Ed. Because air costs $1 for your car.
I think they have hot dogs now, I saw was the latest.
What do we have here, Ed?
There must be a fun song playing because the producer's boogieing down over there.
No, I think he just can't get his balance because he's had too much to drink.
Send your two numbers, any two from 1 to 6, to this email address, and you'll be entered in the contest for the future Poster Pairs game.
There you go. You can't go wrong.
Okay. The end of another show.
Oh, another one in the tank, Ed.
In the can, so
In
to
the
speak.
can. I say tank.
What's that? Oh, get out and vote there. Then you have time. They close at 9, I believe.
They do.
Get out there and vote. I liked it in the old days when you would go to a school and they'd have the bake sale. And you were off from the state in some other jobs. And now it's just kind of a throwaway holiday. I like when it was made a big deal. Go out and vote.
Rock the vote, Ed. And
Cuddles.
the cat. Whoa! There you go. Oh my God.
Cuddles the kitty. Haven't seen her in a while, but she's down here with us.
That's great.
Next time,
There she
Krista Lee may be back.
There's the cat, Ed. As it gets electrocuted, stepping over the wire.
If Krista Lee was on the Halloween show that you saw last week, she will be back next week.
That's right. Please! Oh, bed bugs! Oh,
Was she tested for bed bug? Big outbreak. I wouldn't stay in a hotel right now.
no! Oh, no.
No, not that I like to do that anyway, but.
Yep. All right.
All right, Dave, we'll see you next time. I hope you get some air in those tires at a low cost. And we'll see you next time.